Hello and welcome to another AxeFx tutorial video. Today I will show you how to get a very good acoustic guitar sound out of the AxeFx using only the piezo pickup of your acoustic guitar. This can be an expensive acoustic guitar or a cheap acoustic guitar, doesn't matter. The thing we do is we will record some chords with a very good microphone. This is a biodynamic MC840. And then we will apply this sound via the tone matching feature of the AxeFx to the piezo pickup. So the piezo pickup will sound like the microphone. If you record acoustic guitar in the studio, you will always use a microphone like this. It's the best sound. It's way better than any piezo pickup you can get. And there's no question, you will always use the microphone. But for live application, it doesn't work that well because it's very sensitive and you will get feedback and it's just not practical on stage, a microphone like this. And you will never see microphones like this on stage. It's only for the studio. So what we're going to do and what you need for this to work, you will need such a microphone, or alternatively, you can use a recording of a very good acoustic guitar. So if you have a recording and you know what they're playing, you can use that recording instead of what we are doing here. We are recording this right now, and you can use a recording. And you have to, if you don't use a recording, you have to have a little mixing console. This is a very cheap Eurorack MX602A from Behringer. It costs around 60 euros, maybe $80 or something like this. And what I do is I go from the microphone with the cable here into the input, have phantom power activated because a microphone like this needs phantom power, 48 volts, to have enough power to get the signal. And I have it leveled out here so it doesn't distort or anything. And then I go from the outputs of the mixer to the input 2 stereo input of the AxeFx. So I use this as a preamp. If you have a tube preamp, maybe something from SPL, Track 1 or something like this, you can use this as well. And there are also cheap microphone preamps you can use as well, which are even better than just using a simple mixer. You will only need the mixer to get the signal of the microphone to the AxeFx. Okay. We go to input 2 on the AxeFx, and for us to hear that, you have to enter an FX loop here. The FX loop does the following. It sends via the sends on the back of the AxeFx, and the return signal will come over input 2. And we only need the return signal. We have connected our mixer here. Okay, and what this will do is it will send over USB. I have the AxeFx connected over USB to my laptop, which will record with Cubase LE6 the stereo signal from the AxeFx, which comes over our microphone. Without any EQ or any preamp settings, it's just the pure microphone sound that comes to our laptop. What I do to demonstrate the difference between the sounds is I will also record the signal that's laying here on the input, because I can do that. The AxeFx audio interface comes with 4 channels, which I can see in Cubase LE. The first 2 are the stereo output here from out 1. And the third and fourth are just what is coming into the instrument input. And I have connected my guitar with a cable, and the piezo pickup will go into the instrument input of the AxeFx. And I will record this as well. Okay, I will set up Cubase now and will record some chords. This is what you usually play on an acoustic guitar, so it's realistic in the application. And now we will listen to the recorded tracks. First one, just the microphone. It's just the microphone without the piezo. Just the microphone, and now we will listen to only the piezo. That's a huge difference. And I think, probably you too, the microphone sounds way better. And you have to consider this is a 2,000 euro guitar and it has a very good piezo pickup in there. And probably with some proper EQ settings, we will get a better sound. I have to admit, I have it here. The EQ of the guitar pickup here is flat of the preamp that is built in. And this preamp has even a tube inside. So it's a very good preamp and a very good piezo pickup. But even then, the microphone sounds way better. I would always use the microphone if I have the choice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch to another sound, which is empty, sound 81. And now we will insert a tone match block via the layout button. I always do it in the middle in case I want to put anything before it. So, tone match, enter, edit. So before we can tone match, we first have to set the inputs properly. Reference source is USB because we want to play. There it is. We want to play the microphone recording from our cubase to the reference source. And then we will play almost the same on our local channel, which is set to left, and that's right. You see, when I play here, it comes to right and left, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's it. Now we can go back with the page button and start recording the reference signal. I will prepare my cubase here, set the microphone recording on solo and the other on mute. Press X to start the recording and press space on my laptop to start playing. And stop. And now I have to play approximately the same thing, just using the guitar. Remember, the piezo is already connected to the instrument in, and I just have to press Y and it starts recording. Press Y again, and then we just have to press Enter to match. What you are hearing now is just the piezo pickup over the tone match block. I can show it to you by putting the tone match block to FX bypass, and you can hear the pure sound of the piezo pickup again. Again with the tone match block. I think it's an amazing difference, and it just sounds like the microphone. I mean, not 100% exactly, but very, very close. You won't hear it in any mix. You won't hear it when you play with a band. Just no chance. You can try it out with some friends and make some A-B comparison and play to them. They won't notice if it's in a mix. Okay, what I do now, I show you some parameters you can tweak in the tone match block. Okay, first one is amount. With amount, you can adjust how much of the original signal and how much of the tone match signal will be put to the output. So 100% is just the tone match signal, and if you put it to 0, it's just the piezo without the tone match block. So, and what I like to do sometimes when I record the guitar in the studio, I will use the microphone but put a little of the piezo in addition, because it has some frequencies that are not in the microphone and I like. So I found out that it's best sounding if you put it to 75%, but this is purely your taste and you can set it as you want. I mean, I set it to 75% because my piezo pickup sounds already decent. If you have an acoustic guitar with a terrible piezo pickup sound, put it to 100% and it will sound better. And the only other parameter I'm using here is level. If I think that the acoustic guitar is too loud or too low, then I can adjust that here. Okay, we are done with the tone match block. It has done everything it can for us. What I now like to do, I want to show you two effects I almost always use when playing acoustic guitar on stage. And this is first the chorus. Enter. Okay. This one's not what I want, but I will use the warm stereo chorus. I really like that sound. It almost sounds like a 12-string guitar. Believe me, you will blow away your band members with the acoustic guitar sound you're getting with these settings here. Okay, we go back to layout, and then I will put in a reverb. And I come from behind on this one because it's quicker to set. And there it is. Enter. Edit. I mean, this reverb already sounds good, but I want another one. I want the new studio reverb. Of course, you can adjust the parameters just as you like and make a little less, or make the reverb a little longer. Okay, without the reverb, sounds like this. And with the reverb, it sounds like this. Now I'll go back to layout and show you how it sounds without the chorus. Chorus off. I use another chord here. And then chorus on. Sounds amazing, I think. And then, just to show you again, I will put the tone match block in bypass. Yeah, it just sounds so much better with the simulation of the microphone. Okay, that's it for getting a real great acoustic guitar sound with the AxeFx, with your piezo pickup from your acoustic guitar. Of course, this also works for gut string guitars and classical guitars, which have a pickup, of course. And that's it for today. I hope you have learned something, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye!